This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Our all-Australian friend.
Shaun left a list of people that if he's not here would be the most difficult interviews.
Yeah.
He was a number one.
Yeah, that's right.
Me?
Jeremy McGovern, all-Australian.
Oh, yes.
Because we don't know how to
Come.
interview an all-Australian, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, you have been for the
Well, yeah.
last...
He's
I know,
already
but
an
like,
all-Australian.
since I've been
But sometimes it dawns on you.
So this was the second blazer for you? Or
Fifth.
third? Fifth. Have you been fifth
mate.
time all-Australian?
Yeah.
You're
God.
joking?
A couple more, you got
It's
a
good to
barbershop
see you guys
quartet.
really... You didn't know I wasn't playing in the last round. You didn't know
No,
this was
I know.
number
You
five.
kept that very
You guys
quiet,
care
you
about
dog.
me a fair bit. It's amazing. Thank you.
I prefer to not know things, but to discover along the way, and that's
From
by doing
Instagram, mostly.
at least research as possible.
Well,
Because you're a surprise to me, Gov.
am I?
Yeah.
Still,
So
that's
5
good.
times all-Australian.
Yeah.
Jake Waterman's first.
First, yeah.
that
He
was
deserves it after
amazing.
this season.
Yeah, for sure. I was stoked.
Even I knew what he did.
Yeah, and a great comeback.
Yeah, mate, amazing story, Jake.
Yeah,
so
after
it's,
ulcerative colitis, which is a horrible condition. Yeah.
Do you reckon the boglocks are ever going to go, the mullet?
Yeah.
Nah, I
Or
like
is
it. It's a
it-
bit of him. I reckon it's good to just keep that flowing.
Because you know,
It'll
some
come back.
people in life, they find their hair. Warwick Capel was one of them. Like, they find their
But
hair.
like Liam Duggan, he famously wore a mullet for quite some time and then shaved it off,
Yeah.
and he looks, very respectable young man now.
Yeah, Duggo, he's the type that can do whatever he
Yeah.
wants and he's still
Yeah.
going to look respectable and beautiful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I think Jake needs to keep it, I reckon. There'll be a swing. At some stage, the mullets are going to start
Yeah.
ripping back in, and Jake Waterman's kept
Yeah.
it the whole time, I reckon. so.
I see what you're saying.
Don't
Yeah.
change what's not broken.
No.
I don't reckon.
And
Yeah.
it's working for him. We certainly worked
Oh,
for
yeah.
him this year. Yeah.
Yeah, big time. So, yeah, it was good. It's always good someone else making us so you don't have to go over by yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so talk to us about, so how much notice do you get that you have to go over for it?
This one was short, so I found out 2 days before.
So because they announced the squad on the Tuesday, or the Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, so
And then-
they announced that on the Monday.
Yeah. And Tuesday
Monday
get the
night.
phone
I've got the call Monday night
Yeah.
just before and said, "Oh, you're in, so you got to get ready and fly over." So
that's a big
then you
bit
got to
of
keep it quiet in that
organisation.
time
Yeah.
and all that sort of jazz. And then they started a plane straight over, and then do the presentation.
So it's
or
a big
night or
dinner
whatever.
and stuff. And
Yeah,
is it-
big dinner.
What's that like?
Yeah, it's a big dinner.
What's the food like?
I'm not a guy that likes suiting up and sitting around for a dinner. Yeah.
But was it chicken or fish?
No,
or-
the food was
Oh,
nice.
the drop? How does it work?
The food was was great, but I just hate putting a suit on and sitting around.
So do
Me
you have to
too,
go back for the
Jeremy.
Brownlow?
No, I'm away for the Brownlow,
Are ya?
unfortunately. I would have loved to have go.
Because surely you would have gotten some votes.
Well, I reckon I've had 2 votes in my whole career.
Are you serious? They
I don't know how many
give
votes I've
backmen the credit they deserve, do they?
No, I personally think that just all midfielders, the whole midfield group, should go. Because really, there's not many. There's no forward or backman coming close,
Yeah,
really. So,
yeah. They're the glory seekers. Is that what you're saying?
They
Yeah.
are, and they're the ones who poll the votes. So I think they should go over.
Now, Gov, you touched on something that I agree with. Putting on suits, to me, is such an ordeal.
Yeah,
It means that the thing you're going to isn't going to be too fun. It's
Nathan can't move his
restrictive.
head when he's got a
Once
tie on.
Yeah, once the tie's on, I can't move my head. It's like
Yeah.
I'm wearing like a neck brace from Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. What did it do to you?
lucky we didn't have to. Well, I don't know. This is the debate because people had ties on and we didn't. So
I know,
we just
that's
got
a
told
bit-
cocktail, no tie. So that's all we went with.
There's a bit of controversy. There were
Yeah.
articles written about that some of you look sloppy because you didn't have a tie on.
What about the Colonel
Well, I agree.
Sanders thing? You know the
like a
what's that,
bolo tie?
Oh yeah, we
Bolo
should
tie?
have maybe
Yeah.
just hit it in between. But that's half the issue. Is that you're half worried about what you're
Yes.
not wearing.
Are,
that's
you
the
are you
half.
hitting the brief?
I'd
Yeah.
just rather just tell me it's black tie.
Yes.
Just,
Yeah.
All right, we're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was cocktail. So
Next
Luke,
time
Luke
wear a
Ryan
pre-
rocked up
next
with
time-
sneakers on.
next time wear a priest collar, confuse them.
Yeah.
Sort of a tie.
So yeah, you've if you leave it a little bit blurry, especially with the AFL boys, anything could be coming out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
Well, all these award ceremonies are fashion fodder for all the wags, but does it translate to the men? What were you wearing?
I was just wearing
Yeah.
I was wearing my club suit.
and
So I
then
was just
because
threw
you
my
get
club
given a
on and some
jacket
chinos.
anyway.
So you have to wear your club suit.
No, it was cocktail. You could wear whatever, not
Yeah.
whatever you wanted, but yeah, it was flexible.
yeah,
Sounds
but
it.
you've got your club suit, so you went with that. And
Yeah, I
then,
was
of course, you get
wearing
a
that.
jacket for the honour, yeah?
Yeah, get the jacket, but it's already had the jacket, so I had to take my jacket over, and they stitch another.
What,
year
from
on.
a pre... Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
so you
get a
get
new
the one
jacket every year.
jacket.
No.
So you don't have 5 jackets, you've got one jacket with 5 different years on it.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's tailored to your body 5 years ago.
Yeah.
When
it
you wear
actually still
heavier.
fits, yeah. It still fits me. I don't know.
It fits Big Kev.
I think it might have been my first one. If you've seen, my shoulders were no good. Like they were,
Yes.
I couldn't lift my arm up. And they made us put the jackets up on stage.
Oh, yeah. So you couldn't physically
I couldn't get.
You had to
I'm
get somebody
I'm putting
to
it on
help
like
you.
a hoodie. Everyone's laughing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to break my shoulder here. I finally got it. I think it might have been my first one. It was embarrassing, but they canned that after that. No putting
Yeah.
jackets on stage.
Because
So.
I know Brad Shepherd, because he made All Australian during COVID. Remember
Yeah.
they had weird people standing outside people's
that's
houses with
right.
jackets and stuff. He never got his jacket.
Yeah, that's right.
When
Scully
we
got it
spoke
for
to him, he hadn't got it. Has he got it now?
I'd like to hope so.
Yeah.
No, I hear it's in Wu-Tang. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
At the
I hope
wet
it is.
markets.
I hope he's got it. But I would have rather. Please come present it to me out the front of my house. That'd be
much better.
Hey, do you remember when you first came into some football money that you went and bought a new suit? Did you buy a I've made it suit?
Nah.
No, you know what? He's so country.
No.
It's so great.
What
Mate,
about to go
we're
to the
very
races?
fortunate that the club, when you're a young fella coming
Yeah.
through, they sort of get you a suit
Give you a suit.
most years when I first come in. So I've still just recycling those, to be honest.
Rocking out your first
So you
year.
never
Yeah.
picked yourself
Recruit
up like
suit.
a Prada or a...
Nah.
Oh, look,
Hugo
does he look
Boss.
like a
No.
Prada guy? Come
but I
on.
look-
He's a man of the people.
Look, Prada,
He is a man
if you
of the
want to give me
people.
one Prada, I'm all about it. But,
Oh, I mean, Prada, you could
unfortunately,
dress
I'm
us
not.
all. Prada, the one place we shop.
So,
Yeah, I love Prada.
you're Prada.
Love going to BCF
or
to get my
Armani,
Prada.
whoever gets it.
I couldn't be prouder about how I feel about Prada.
Where are you off to for your holidays? What are you going to do?
I'm actually off to Coral Bay.
Nice.
On Friday, this Friday. So
Lovely.
I'll do that, and then we got the best and fairest to come back for. So
Yeah.
suit up again for that one, which would be great.
You'd have to be giving that a nudge too, I would imagine.
God, who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
Have you
Maybe.
Have you won BNF there before?
No, I've only finished second once.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't poll very
You're-
well in the BNF.
You're a show this year though. You've had an outstanding year.
You spit your teeth into
We'll
your hand
see.
and getting playing.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
there
give
should
you
be
a
an
vote for that.
orthodontist award for that.
I don't give you a vote for that.
But they should. They
No,
should.
I don't know.
That to me is, and especially we're talking about a generation of woke people, to see a young man spit his own teeth into his hand and keep playing. Come
And
on.
with broken ribs.
That's come across.
Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Oh, time to talk sport. No Shaun, so it's up to us, Nathan.
I know. And the Paralympic Games,
Yeah,
they kicked
extraordinary.
off with a just as confusing an opening ceremony as what we could have hoped for. Yeah.
There was a lot of dancing around.
Well, there was this one
There's
thing
less
where,
river action.
Where the torchbearers would trying to just walk to where they were going. By the way, they should have called an Uber because that was ages
It's a long
away.
way. Yeah, they had to go all the
even
way
to
through the
point
Tuileries Gardens.
where
Yeah.
there's all like crowds and accolades along the way, and then just hits this patch where obviously they ran out of people. And then at that point, there was all the rest of the dancers with torches, and it looked reminiscent of when the villagers were banning Edward Scissorhands
Sure.
out of the community.
It did have that vibe, and there was one particular dancer whose job it was to kind
was
of lead
insane.
them.
Yes.
But they were just dancing in front of them and getting in the
their
way.
face.
And it's like, no, we want to see that guy with
That
the
is-
one with the torch.
That is your worst nightmare, isn't it? Being at a performance where a dancer locks on you and dances in front of you.
Yes, like immediately in front.
Like they're in your way.
Yeah. And you're trying to just get your bit done, get your leg of the torch journey done.
Now the strength it took not to just like put that torch towards her and set the problem on fire.
I know,
But
right?
The stories and
Incredible.
the events are absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. I was at Mum and Dad's house on the weekend. We were watching the swimming.
Yes.
And our two swimmers, one of them which got disqualified, which was heartbreaking. But the other one was I don't know what he has, but I sort of like has a normal body torso but shorter arms and legs.
Yes, yeah.
Which think about that in swimming.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all about
Yes.
stride.
I mean, we were literally watching
Dude.
swimmers with no arms
Well-
and like propelling themselves by just kicking. And you go, that is extraordinary and exhausting.
This guy won,
Yeah.
and I have never seen what he did in the pool before and
Yeah.
the things that he had to develop to be able to swim
Yeah.
not only those distances but to do it fast.
Yeah.
My mum said the comment, she goes, I think I could swim better than him. I said,
Marlene,
no,
you
Mum,
absolutely could
you
not.
may have longer limbs than him,
Yes.
but you cannot swim
He
better
would-
than him.
he
He's
would
amazing.
absolutely
He's amazing.
Leave you for dust.
And I said,
that's not easy to
everyone
do
in
in
that
a pool.
right now is amazing.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if we were like them, we would drown.
Oh,
so
yeah, for
that in
sure.
itself, the armless archer.
Yeah.
Well, until now, I thought you needed arms.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Incredible, isn't it?
What are we doing? We're
Yes.
not even using our feet.
No.
We walk on them.
Well, you're not even doing archery with your hands.
I know, Nelly.
May I remind you? The devastation for the Australian wheelchair rugby team. They went down to Japan. So they play off for bronze now, but that would have got them into the grand final match, the gold medal match, and now they're going to miss out. But that sport, its nickname is murder ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's how incredibly physical it is. And people are getting thrown out of their chairs left, right and centre, and they just bounce back, keep going. Unbelievable how tough that sport is.
There is another guy that's going to be playing soon. He's a ping pong player, and he lost one of his arms to a bear attack. Just
I
that.
know, I
You've been
know.
attacked by a bear,
Yeah.
and now you're at the Olympics playing
Yeah.
ping pong.
And and Curtis McGrath, who's the paddler who lost both his legs, like in the Middle East, unexploded ordnance went off as he was walking over it. And as they were carrying him out, he said, "At least I can go in the Paralympics. Don't worry about me." He was saying to his
Wow.
rescuers, "Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll go to the Paralympics."
go-getters.
And he did it in like just the space of a couple of years. He went to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Amazing,
And look-
amazing people.
To be honest, there was a lot of joy with the Olympics, and then when the Paralympics come, some people think it's a side serve.
Yes,
you
or
know?
that it's a lesser event,
It's
but it's-
indicated on the fact that it's not shown as much
Yeah.
on TV. But I tell you what,
Yeah.
that's quality.
I know. And if you want to get a bit of perspective in your life, watch it for 10 minutes and just to
Yes.
go, okay, I need to lift my game. It's
Even
amazing.
just ways that you interact. During the opening ceremony, they had a blind athlete on there talking about, she's an adult. She loves fashion. She loves all these things that you would think a sighted person would love, but she absolutely loves it. So super interesting. But she said when she's out with her parents as an adult, people don't talk to
Yes.
her parents and not her.
Yeah.
Just because she can't see.
Yeah, that's incredible,
Isn't
isn't
it great?
Yeah.
So not only are we going to see the best of
Yeah.
these athletes, but also I feel like we're going to learn a lot
Yes.
of the way that you can treat
They can
people.
make us better people.
They can make us better
Yeah.
people because some
Amazing.
of us are assholes.
Yeah. Just
Harry.
some of us. You're just going to name names now.
Not about that, just about general
Just
things.
in general. All right. Well, do yourself a favour and check out the Paralympics. Incredible stuff. Harry, what do you want? You've turned your mic on. What do you want to
You
say?
did the ultimate crime. You're wearing a new jumper, a new sponsored jumper, and you never told anyone.
At least I don't hate Fat Man Scoop after he died.
I don't hate him. I just didn't really notice him, nor think the music was that great.
Well, and now
Am I
you've
sad
missed
instead? Yes, because if we had met, we could have been lifelong friends.
And that's the Sport Report.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.